welcome back to another episode of Techy Tuesday. So our last video, we talked about how we can collect our testimonials through Testimonial Tree. So this video, we want to discuss what we can do with those and how we can look at them once they are actually in our account. So again, when you log in, you should have been taken directly to the dashboard. But on the left side, you're going to see a section called Testimonials. When we click on that, we're then going to see Manage Testimonials. This is where we're going to want to go. So once you've loaded into the Manage Testimonials screen, this is what you should see. So there is a way that you can sort and filter through the reviews if you're looking for certain things in particular. If not, when you scroll down, you will see all of your reviews listed. You can see, depending on how many reviews you have, there may be multiple pages that you can look through. So it's going to tell you here who the actual person was that this review was meant for. So a couple of the things you can see on here is the actual review itself. It does tend to cut that off, so if you do want to see the whole thing, you'll just click on this arrow right here, and then you'll be able to then copy this if you needed to transfer it somewhere else. It's also going to tell you the date it was recorded and the name of the person who submitted that review. It's going to tell you if there were any attachments, say they added a photo or a video to that review, and whether or not it's published. When we start talking about where we can actually sync these reviews, published means that it can auto sync over to your website. So if it's published, it means it is going to be visible when we put it up on your website. The source will tell you where this came from, whether it came from an actual send out link or the survey link that the accounting department sends out, or if it's synced in from one of the other platforms that you've connected. You can then see here as well if you've shared this out to any of these platforms, and you can favorite certain ones if there's ones you're going to want to come back to repeatedly when you do your marketing. And then under actions, when we click that drop down, there's a few things we're going to be able to do here. We can request share. Which is where we are sending a message to the client who actually left this review to see if they'd be willing to share it out onto your other platforms. You can also edit the testimonial if there's a misspelling or something that needs to be fixed. And then you'll see testimonial marketing as well as generate image. Under testimonial marketing, you're going to see here, it's going to say, do you want to share onto these platforms, or do you want to create an image that you can use to share instead? So if we try to say share it onto Facebook, so that's going to be testimonial marketing, but I prefer to use generate image because this lets you create a cute little social media post rather than just sending them a link to your site to view the review. rather than sending them a link to your site to view the testimonial. So you can see there's a cute little image here. There are different templates that you can select from, and you can fix up any of this information if it did pull in incorrectly or you want to adjust the way that it looks. Once you've done that, you can download the image and then go and upload it to whatever social media platforms you're wanting to do so. So that's how we're going to be able to actually manage, view, and control the testimonials that get submitted into Testimonial Tree. If you have any additional questions on this, please let us know so we can try to help you out. But next week, we're going to be going into how we can actually connect other platforms. We're going to talk about syncing this onto your website as well as realtor.com, and then a few other ways that you can connect your Google business and your Facebook page. So that's all we've got for today, but next week we will be back to discuss So that's all we have for today, but next week I will be back to discuss how we can actually connect various platforms to Testimonial Tree so we can get some synchronization and not have to So that's all I have for you today, but next week we will be back to talk about how you can customize and connect other platforms to Testimonial Tree so your reviews can sync in and out of the system. So if you have any additional questions, like I said, please reach out to us, but I'll see you guys next week.